Okay, so welcome to our call. It is Wednesday, March, what day is it? 6th, I believe, maybe? Yeah, 6th. Okay, Wednesday, March 6th, and we're going to go over a couple topics today that we think are important and could be confusing. Because it was confusing to us. Lindsay and I met yesterday, or was it? Wow, that feels like a long time ago. We met yesterday and we went over all this stuff, and we wanted to share with you guys what our idea was, and also to explain to you what the whole Ultimate Portion Fix is, and just any questions that you guys might still have around that. And let you know that we opened an Ultimate Portion Fix info group, just like we've done for like all the other programs when they're launching. And we have, and I'm going to go through with you. I'm going to share my screen and go through stuff with you for the whole schedule and everything that we're going to do in this info group, so that you can understand exactly what's going to be there. So ideally, the plan would be to be posting from now all week about the new Ultimate Portion Fix program and getting people into the info group. You'll post, like, if you want more info, I have a group just to talk about everything, give everybody the details, and they can decide, because as coaches, we all were able to get our hands on it first. So we all have access to the videos and stuff, I think, already right now. If you ordered, you have access to all this stuff already right now in your online office, all the videos, and everything's on their way to you. So we have a week to kind of go through it, because customers can't buy it until the 17th. So is the 18th? I think it's the 17th. Whatever. The 17th or 18th. Customers can't buy it until the 18th. Okay. So we have now 12 days to like use it. Like the excitement of us having this thing that they're going to be able to get in 2 weeks. So we want to use that in this info group. Also, I forgot to share something that I wanted to share first. Let me just share my screen. Okay. Can you guys see the leaderboard here? Okay, so I just want to go through this. This is so far just for March, our leaderboard. And so every time we have a team call, we're going to update this. So if you have any numbers on the board, any Success Club points that for this month so far, and this may not be accurate because it's usually delayed a day. So you may have gotten more points from when this was updated. This is updated. I just pulled the report now, but it really is like yesterday's numbers. But all of you guys whose names are on here have already started the month off on the 6th, helping somebody at least. And Julie is our coach of the week because she has the most points, meaning she helped the most people already. She's at 8. Lindsay, and like I said, some of these aren't accurate because they're like a day behind. I know that you have more now, but this one showed 6. And all of the people with 1+ lives either had SE2 or 4 at the point of pulling this report. So congrats to all of you guys so far for already starting the month off, not even a week in, and helping at least one person. And that means if you continue to do that all month, one person, that is above your Success Club goal for the month. So congratulations. I want to do that when we kick off every single call with this. So I forgot to kick off the call with it, but I did get it in, so I'm happy about that. Now I'm going to try and share a different screen. Do you now see like a different screen or no? I have to stop sharing. So let me do that. Stop share. Okay, I'm going to share again, and we're going to go over the Ultimate Portion Fix stuff. So if you have questions while we're talking, if you could type them into the chat on here, just so I can kind of go through all the stuff, and also some of this stuff might answer your questions as we go through. I get how it's confusing, and it's kind of like, why is this different than everything we already had access to? So we want to go through all that with you so you can understand. So I'm going to share my screen, and so that you can, invite people understanding more about what it is you're, inviting them to for this info group. So this is the stuff that'll be posted in our info group, but it's going to go day by day. So basically it kicks off on Sunday night with the first post. And Sunday night, here's some of the posting stuff that's going to happen right here. So Sunday night, the pre-post. So you want to get people all in there up to Sunday night. And the idea is get as many people as you can in there. And these posts and images and videos are going to get them excited. So when the launch happens on Sunday or Saturday or whatever, they're going to be ready to order immediately. And there's not going to be any like having to explain or discuss because they're going to get it all already. So your goal from now, which is Wednesday to Sunday, is to get as many people in there as you can. And of course, after Sunday, you can still add people.
This first post right here is what I put in with that picture.
But not with like tomorrow and all that, I hope.
No, I took that tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is basically what it's like. You guys can look through, but welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're going to dig into the Ultimate Portion Fix program. We'll be posting a couple times each day starting tomorrow in order to deliver information regarding the components of this program so you can decide if it's a right fit for you, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. For today, introduce yourself with your name, where you're from, why you joined the group, anything else you want to add. Then day one morning will be what is the Ultimate Portion Fix, and then the Ultimate Portion Fix is the expansion of one of the most successful weight loss programs from Beachbody. This 30-day video-based program from Autumn Calabrese will teach you how to use color-coded portion control containers to take the guesswork out of eating delicious, perfectly sized meals every time. Ultimate Portion Fix is not a diet. You can still eat the food you love, including snacks and desserts. It includes over 300 recipes, comprehensive food lists, and ways the entire family can get involved in making healthier decisions. Before we dive deep into everything that this program has to offer, we want to share this quick and quite cheesy video that talks about what this program actually is. And if you go, and then we have links to all this program. So here's the first video that I'll be uploading into that group with that post, which is Autumn explaining the program. But it's a short one. And then in the afternoon will be another video and more explanation. So there'll be about 3 posts a day in there that you guys don't have to worry about. Of course, when you're adding people in there, you want to like tag them in the post. You want to check in on them during the week. You want to make sure that you're like, you know, being in touch with them. These are the graphics that'll be uploaded with different things. So the performance and beach bars, Shakeology Fix, it'll all make sense with the posts. Here's pricing graphics that'll be going up. I can probably click them individually, I think. Hold on. So I can show you guys them. So the Ultimate Portion Fix kit, add on $79, Ultimate Portion Fix. So $79 is just for the kit, right? This is for customers. And then this tells you what you get. 30 plus step-by-step videos, workouts, and daily logbook. Set of 7 portion control containers, Fix 8 Volume 2 cookbook with the cooking show, 75 healthy lunch ideas for kids, bonus 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme workouts shot in real time. And that everyone that orders this is going to get access to that on April 1st. So they'll get it first. If you don't order this, if you already have BOD, you never ordered the Ultimate Portion Fix, they'll get it on May 31st. I believe. Is it May 1st? I think it's May 31st. So they'll get access to this 2 months earlier. Plus, so it's the same, the 21-day fix videos are going to be new, like how the 80-day obsession were recorded, where they're live, like everyone is different. And each week it's just going to be like tweaked a little bit, like a little bit harder than the week before. So it's not the same as like in the past when you've been doing the 21-day fix. It's the same 7 exact workouts for 3 weeks. So this will be different. So there's that. Then there's the Ultimate Portion Fix kit with the certification. So it's the same exact thing, but also with the certification. Then here's all the other options, the BOD and performance pack. So they'll get everything, including the Beachbody Man for a year. This now, of course, could be a standalone where workouts aren't included. Like this is now, the way that I'm going to use this is as like another option to, like right now, once 2B Mindset came out, I now had like a whole new way of talking to people because it wasn't about like this package deal of like you need your workouts, your nutrition, and you get your shakes and your meal plan and everything, whatever. It was like, okay, tell me about what your issues are, what your goals are. And I've said this to you guys last week, and they'll say, my goal is to lose 15 pounds. And then I'll say, okay, tell me about your fitness and your nutrition right now. And that's where you can now tailor the conversation. Whereas before, even though you kind of made it seem like you were tailoring it, you had one thing to offer everybody, which was like Beachbody On Demand, you know, package with the containers. So once the 2B came out, if people are already happy with their fitness, which these days there's so many fitness options, and some people like to go to the gym. Some people want to stick to, you know, Soul Cycle or Barry's Boot Camp or whatever thing is their thing that they're like obsessed with, but they're still not getting the results. So obviously as coaches, you know, the problem is nutrition. So up until now, I'd say, okay, so it sounds like you're pretty happy with your trainer or whatever you have going on. You could stick with that if you want, and we could start with nutrition because that's where you're going to lose your 20 pounds. And then it would be like, this is what you're getting, the 2B mindset and Shakeology thing. And my questions wouldn't go any further in terms of like, do you like things exact? Do you want to measure? Like, it was like, that was my only option really to sell them. Also, I'm obviously a 2B mindset lover, so it's a natural thing for me. But now I'll take it a step further and I'll say we actually have 2 different nutrition only programs. And this is how the conversation will go, because for me, 2B mindset is my thing, but like for Lindsay, the containers are her thing. And like for different people, different things work. Some people, 2B mindset is too flexible. Like it stresses them out. Like they're like, I don't like this. I don't want to. How much is too much? How much is the serving? How many pieces of chicken? And it's like, I can't tell you that. You need to learn that in 2B mindset. Some people need to know, is it 4 ounces I'm supposed to eat? Is it 8 ounces I'm supposed to eat? And those people need the portion fix because they're like that type of person. So you can ask those questions. Are you a person that needs to, do you feel like you want to be told exactly what to do, or does that stress you out? Like, you know, and you'll get both. So if someone says, I want to know exactly what to do, like I want a meal plan laid out for me. I don't want to have to like figure anything out. I don't want a trial period. Those people would be clearly the portion fix people. But then if you talk to someone that's like, I've done containers, I hate it, I don't want to count, I don't want to measure, I don't want anything, then you know those are your 2B people. So this is how you'll have to continue on with the questions and actually be able to tailor these things now and not just sound like you're tailoring them. Does that all make sense? So that's like how we actually, although it feels kind of like you don't have a new tool because we kind of already had this, it is a new tool because it's a standalone product that now we can use. And in this package, they get the workouts as a bonus anyway, which is great. And we can say like, you can try them. You don't have to, you know, it's like a throw-in where you get these new workouts, but you know, I don't know if it's always going to stay with workouts or not. It may wind up, you know, without that. This might be like the promotional thing because it's just coming out. I'm going to look at the questions really quick. Can you go over some good questions to ask when figuring out, do you need me to do that still? Okay, did that already. When I ask goals, people are vague. Okay. Yeah, so just say to them, like, we have 2, the way that I would always start that conversation now would be like, I have 2 different options for meal plans that are good for like 2 different types of people. Are you the type of person that wants to be told exactly what to eat and how much? Or are you the type of person that wants more flexibility to eat out, like order in, like not necessarily worry about the volume, you know, and measuring? Like there's different people. Which one sounds better to you? And then they're definitely going to know which one when you ask that question. They're going to for sure lean one way or the other. And they're like, oh, I never want to measure ever. And you're like, okay, so this is the plan for you. Let me tell you about it. I'll send you a link to order. The shakes come with it. That's you're going to use that. The way that I've been saying, by the way, always now is when people say, because you probably get this question a lot too, like, oh, well, is the shake for a meal or is it a snack? And I always was like, well, it could be either. And now I'm like, I say the package comes with shakes. You're going to have that for breakfast every day. That's how I say it. That's it. That's your breakfast every day. Because I truly believe it should be everyone's breakfast every day. I really feel like that is a huge part of how I got and kept my results. Like, there's no way to skip it ever if you have it for breakfast every day. As soon as I'm done with my workout, every single day, I have my shake. There's no question of like, what am I in the mood for? Do I want eggs? Do I want pancakes? Do I want waffles? Nothing. I have my shake. It never gets skipped. And I know that that has to do with my results. So that's what I tell my challenge group always to do.
But I have a question. Do you drink Recover too?
I do it together.
Oh.
I do 1 scoop of shake, 1 scoop of Recover, and PB2, and I just shake it with water, and that's my breakfast every single day. And then if I'm like having like a hungry day, I'll have a bar with it.
That's always
really
problem.
I don't blend it.
In
the summer, I'll blend it.
I drink Recover right after, and then I'm so like filled with the liquid. I'm like, I can't drink my shake yet.
If you put it together, it tastes so much better.
But I drink
it makes the shake taste better. And you could blend it too.
I drink orange.
Oh, yeah, but you drink vanilla? What shake do you drink?
I change it all the time.
Well, orange would go good with a few of them. Probably would go good with chocolate. It would go good with vanilla. It would go good with strawberry. Try it.
With like banana.
Yeah, like creamsicle.
Yeah, it probably would be. Okay.
It would. Just try it. Mix it one day and safe. But anyway, that's what I do every day. I do vanilla shake and chocolate Recover. 1 scoop of each and PB2, and that's it. Every day. I like genuinely look forward to it. It's filling. It keeps me till lunch, and then I never skip anything ever. Like not ever, not one day. So, okay. Can we include Canadian prices in there as well, please? The images are made, so whatever they are, they are. We didn't make them. So you can for sure look them up and add it when the posts happen, whoever needs the Canadian pricing. Cause you know,
and go to BB Links, you can change it from US to Canada,
right,
or UK. It's so easy to just change it.
Right.
And then you can just go straight to the product and look right at it and how much it is. And it will be right there, like the base kit, the challenge pack, whatever pack, boom, boom, boom. It's so easy to see the pricing on BB Links. Do you all have the BB Links app?
Do you all have BB Links on your phone? Because you need it if you don't have it.
It's the
That's
easiest
the BB Links app on your phone.
And also something that I really like about it is that you can, like when I have new coaches that don't know what they're doing yet, or like coaches that don't work very often and they just don't know how to make links, and it's just so random that there's no point of even taking the time to teach it.
Right.
And they're like, you know, one time a year, they're like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to sell this. I'm like, I'll just do your link for you. And I literally put it in
the same exact thing. I'll say, do you know your coach ID? And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And then I'll send them the link.
I get it, put it right into BB Links. I change it to that code, send them the link, and then change it back to mine. It makes it so easy. So have that. And so that way too, when you have new coaches and it's just like, you don't have time to teach it yet, but it's coming and they want to sell something, here's the link, let's move on. We'll do that in a couple days, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Ashley, sharing your screen. Oh, on purpose?
Did I do that?
Oh, good. It said Ashley. Is that you?
Oh, no.
Well, whoever's sharing it, that's good. That's what it looks like.
Good job, Ashley. I thought I did that by accident. I was like, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my question is that it? But I didn't realize I was going to share my
You need to share your screen.
That's it. That was good to share. Now everybody got to see it. So anybody with the Canadian people, if there's enough of you guys, if you guys are adding enough people that we could edit, then we can, I guess, edit the image. But I mean, then don't add one person because we're not going to edit the image for one person. That's going to be.
So the prices are actually on the picture. We missed it. If you read down.
The Canadian prices?
Yeah.
Oh,
up on the top.
Beautiful. Okay, perfect. That is very stress relieving. Perfect. Good. Okay. Some can just so that. Okay. Oh, I'm reading that now. I'm sorry. What is the deal with the master thingy they charge monthly for? I honestly am not sure. Do you know what that's about, Lindsay? It's like $19.95 a month. And you could check.
When I just went to buy it, it says, like, do you want it? It warns you that you're going to be charged each month. It's like a master certification or something.
Maybe that's only for the certification people.
My guess would be that it's going to be like an ongoing thing where you're constantly, getting new information. And so it's just, I think 2B Mindset has that too, where you have to pay to be in this thing. So you're constantly getting.
Like when we got certified for I don't know, whatever, I got certified P90X, then
there was a thing with that, right? Like that you could choose to do or not.
Yeah, we got DVDs every month or something.
Right.
Did it say that you can cancel?
It did. Yeah. So you guys might want to let people know that when they order, if for some reason the choice is there, because people might not notice it.
But I think that might only. I think that's only for if you're doing the certification. I don't think that's for clients that are just signing up for the portion.
Yeah, it's just for the continuing education for the certification.
Right. Yeah, he's gonna keep giving you stuff for your challenge groups and stuff like that you can choose to continue in or not.
You can actually opt out of it when you're signing up.
Yeah, I opted out of it, I think.
I did too.
Okay. You could call anytime and opt out. So just call tomorrow if you want to. Okay, next thing. Hold on. What's the deal with the biggest question I get is what is the main difference between this and the original? So I guess I would say the main difference is the stuff that you're getting. You're getting much more info, much more you'll understand it, not just have to follow it, which I think helps a lot of people actually follow it when they get why. There's way more recipes. There's a new recipe book. There's more recipe videos. It's just like a deeper dive into
you
it.
guys, when Beachbody bought 2B Mindset from Alana, she had already developed it. Like, she had already done the research. She had already developed the entire thing and like been using it for years with her clients. And with 21 Day Fix, when it launched 5 years ago, there wasn't like 5 years of research into that. Like, Autumn developed it, they put it with the 21 Day Fix, and it was launched. You know, it worked. But now, 5 years later, when they have so many, like thousands of that, I mean, hundreds of thousands of people have done this program and have so much research, and they figured out like what works, what doesn't work, what's the best tasting food, what's, you know, what are people loving the most, like what's the best recipes to put together. Now they created things for kids, you know, like they just revamped it and made it better. They expanded it and they made it so much better. So yes, if someone just follows the Portion Fix meal plan, is it good? Is it going to work? Of course it's going to work. That's like 20 years ago? Like 20 years ago, I did Weight Watchers. You guys know how many times Weight Watchers has changed their point system and stuff? Right. If I went back to how I did it 20 years ago, will it still work? Yes, it will work. But now it's just, they've revamped it and they've learned how to make it so much better for people and so much more healthier and just, am I using my hands a lot, Allison? I'm watching you. You know, it's just, they just made it better. Okay, so when people are asking, like, well, there's been 5 years of people using it now, and they've taken the research and the knowledge that they've gotten and the feedback from everybody, and they made it even better than it was. And it was already great, so.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good explanation. Yeah. Side note, is it cool to mix shakes into overnight oats, not heat it up? Just, yeah, that's fine. Wonder Whips, yeah, it's the same. BB Links is like Share a Cart. It's like Share a Cart, except that you can't customize it like as much. You can't, well, it's not, it's like, it's the same idea, but you can't add other things. Like if someone's getting a challenge pack, you send them a link for a challenge pack. If someone's getting, you know, like I prefer Share a Cart. Like that's what I always use for every single person, because then I add, first, I love like that you add the flavor for them. You add like, often these days, what I sell is on-demand challenge pack with shakes and 2B Mindset kit. So there's no other way to send that package. So I do like you could actually put everything in their cart and then send them the link. So it's so easy for them. And then they get the link. Then they get all the add-on options. Every time I get an add-on option, I just want to add everything on, even though I don't need it. I'm like, maybe I do need extra everything. And I just like buy it all. So that's what they do too. So it's like helpful to have them go through that.
Yeah, and if you
but it's the same idea. They get a link that will attach them to you.
And BB Links will not do add-ons. Like they click the link, it goes to the product, and they check out, and that's it. So if you want those pop-ups and those add-ons, you should do Share a Cart. You should
Share a Cart. I think they actually see like the coach's name. Like with BB Links, if they're already connected with another coach and they get the BB link and they check out, they're still going to go to the other coach.
No, I think that it asks them now.
With Share a Cart, I know it does.
I believe with BB Links, it asks them now, do you want to switch your coach to this person?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, but people don't always pay attention to that,
right.
Which is why sometimes it doesn't work. But with BB Links, you're not going to get the add-ons. With Share a Cart, you get their email, which is very important to have. And with Share a Cart, you also can go back in if they didn't buy it and just send it to them again. And you can see if they viewed it. You can see if like which stage they're in, if they even looked at it yet. You know, so there's so much more like behind the scenes that is helpful to you. Because if you send somebody a link, you can't tell if they clicked the link.
Nope.
You'll be like, hey, did you click the link? Like at least with Share a Cart, you could be like, oh, okay, they viewed it.
Yeah.
Let me see why they didn't check out. So. That's that.
Next question. I use BB Links for pricing. Okay.
Yeah, pricing.
I did the 2B certification. I felt the master group wasn't really worth it. Share a Cart, you can do easy follow-ups with those who didn't buy. Yeah. You can always go back into that's what I do every month. Go back into your Share a Carts from the month, like from your whole life, the people that didn't complete the purchase, you'll see them there, and you can go back and send them a message. Like, it's a great way to be, like, you already got to that part of the sales process, which is, like, far, you know? That's all the questions. Do you guys have anything else? Questions? Summit. I hope everybody's coming. Summit.
Who bought their ticket?
Party at Summit. What?
Who bought their plane ticket or is driving to Summit? That's the big question.
Yes. If you have your plane ticket, then you're, like, really coming. You're not just bullshitting. Who? Who did? Just me and Lindsay? Just me and Lindsay. Allison, Pooja. So there'll be 4 of us. That'll be fun.
Good, we need one room.
All right, guys. Seriously.
Just buy your plane ticket, because once you buy the plane ticket, you're like, I'm going.
Do it.
I've had so many coaches over the years get their Summit ticket, and then they never buy the plane ticket, and they're like, oh, I'm not coming. And then
there's going to be a team event, and I need to know who's coming.
Yeah, they fizzle out, you guys. You'll fizzle out. Every year that I go to one of these events, we go to 2 a year, and every time, like, right before, I'm like, I need this event.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling like I need to be, like, revived and like.
And it totally gives you, and you guys, if nothing else, just posting all this stuff, like, from Summit, like, they make it amazing. Like the Shakeology bar, you'll see, like, that's really cool. It's like a bar of all Shakeology. All the products, the way they set it up, it's like a mall of, like, all the newest Beachbody stuff. The live workouts with the trainers that you'll get to do. The team events that you'll be with all of us, and the pictures and the photo ops and the parties that they put on that you'll be able to earn tickets to. That alone will grow your business, because that's attraction marketing. People see that and they want that and they follow you, and that alone is a reason to come, and it will alone pay back the investment that you're making. So, like, do it. Like, if you're here spending the time on this call, you're trying to grow this business, and, like, one of the most important things to do to grow this business is to be at Summit 1 time a year. Really, right?
And it's my birthday, so
lock it in.
It will be my birthday weekend, you guys, too. So, just saying.
I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about.
Double party.
What?
My birthday, too, so at Summit.
What did we want to talk about? Something else today on this call?
My birthday.
So, also, I wanted to say, today I did for my power hour, whatever, hustle hour, there's in the champions page, if you go to the Beachbody champions page, there's the banner is like the things that are going to happen that week that coaches are leading. And yesterday was one of, like, the top coaches leading the hustle hour, or whatever they called it, like power hour idea. Well, they went through the checklist, but you're getting other people. I love going through the checklist with other, like, top coaches, because, you know, if you've ever done one of those with me, you hear, like, what I do for each of those things. Like, okay, this is what I do for connecting and, like, you know, finding new followers. I'll go to, like, my in-home spray tan company, and I'll go to all the people that are following them, because most likely if you're in the tri-state area and you're hiring the same thing, you probably somewhat have something in common with me, enough to want to follow each other. So I'll go through and find people from there, and I'll say, and then when it comes to, like, sending messages, I'll tell you exactly what words I'm using. So when you're doing this with other top coaches, you learn every single time you get on one of those hustle hours. So today I did it with Alexis. Alexis and I did the one in there. So we just put it on, did share screen, and went through the whole checklist with her direction. So that's in there. You guys should use those when you want to do the hustle hours. It was only an hour. She did not waste time like how a lot of them are. It was like doing work for an hour, but with, like, someone else's input that is really successful in this business. So that is a good idea. And those videos live in there. Like, even if it's not live this week, it's in there. So you can just search for, like, power hour or whatever, and you'll find top coaches videos on that.
Where is that?
The Beachbody Champions page. That's what it's called. So this group is already open. So it's called Ultimate Portion Fix Info Group, I think, right? Isn't that all it's called? Lindsay, can you put a link to that group in Team Inspire so that you guys can add yourselves? And then as you talk about it, you get people excited and interested, you add them to this group. And starting on Monday will be all the posts every day with videos, getting them excited leading up to the actual launch. Okay? What else? Nobody else has anything? Update leaderboard. I don't think I had anything else. I don't think I had anything else. Okay, I guess that's it. Nobody has questions about anything or anything that they like need help with? Now is a good time to shout it out.
I'm putting the link in right now, okay? So everybody, it's going to be in there in 1 second. That's up.
All right. So that's it. All right, you guys, have a lovely evening. I hope this helped understand everything with this, and there'll be more info we'll be sharing. All righty. Adios.